And I guess that's part of it, Paul, is if you're going to get it to JJ, throw that jump ball, baby. Get it up there and let JJ go up and get it, because that man is possessed right now.
6 catches, 141 yards, and a touchdown for the best. Jordan Addison and TJ Hawkinson both knocked out of the game. Nick Mullins, 2nd and 10 from his own 44, a minute 5 to go. Lions blitz again. Nick, straight drop. He's going to throw. Brandon Powell open at the 40. Gets to the 35 far side, and he's out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. 26 to the good. Mullins to Brandon Powell, who has 2 massive catches on this possession. And dare we say, Mullins threw open Brandon Powell.
It was man-to-man coverage, and Powell made an incredible move to get across the field and create space between he and Brian Branch. And you're right, the ball was thrown right on time, right in stride, and allow Powell to turn that thing up and get up the field. So here we go.
30-24 Lions. First down Vikings from the Lions 30. Minnesota has no timeouts. 58 seconds to go in the game. Empty backfield. Mullins facing another blitz. Straight drop. Nick steps up. He throws down inside the 5 and is picked off. And it's an interception for the Detroit Lions. And it's picked off by Melifonwu. And the Detroit Lions, for the first time in 30 years, have won the division. Whether it's the NFC Central and Pete Bursich or the NFC North of 2023, the Detroit Lions have won the division for the first time in 30 years.
Well, I mean, we talked about it before the game, and we said, if we're on the positive side of the take give, we're 6-0.
You're so right.
If we're on the negative side, we're 1-7. Now we're going to be 1-8.
Wow.
And so, it just comes down to that. That's the 4th interception by Mullins today.
Yeah.
One of which, was like as good as a punt. But
yeah, man,
you had this team on its heels.
Yeah.
You got to give them credit. They fought back.
Yeah.
They got themselves in there. JJ going up and bringing down another improbable ball, but it's disappointing, however, to end it on that, right? I don't know if Mullins needed to force that thing. If it wasn't that late in the game,
right?
He still had a couple of snaps to go, so that was probably a bad decision on his part to try to force that thing in there. Just pull it down, run, get up. I don't know, do something else other than that.
Merry Christmas, brother.
Merry Christmas.
See you New Year's Eve for the border battle next Sunday, okay? That's Pete Bursich. And David Koob, the statistician, offers up keys to the game. A key to the game for the Minnesota Vikings, Justin Jefferson, 6 catches, 141 yards. He had a long of 29. He scored a touchdown. That is for Justin Jefferson, after he had his first 6 yards today, he amassed the most receiving yardage of any receiver, anybody in the history of the NFL through their first 4 years, passing Michael Thomas. But too many turnovers, like the analyst just said. And they once again foiled the Minnesota Vikings, who dropped to 7-8, and the Detroit Lions improved to 11-4 and are NFC North champions. Today's game was produced by Chad Abbott and Chris Hockey. On-site producer engineer is the master mixer. He's Jared Wells. Master control supervisor Brandon Molesky. Production coordinator Diego. Highlight coordinator Zach Halverson and Max Fuller. Our statistician is David Koob. And for Ben Lieber and Pete Bursich, I'm Paul Allen. The Minnesota Vikings lose to the Detroit Lions today, 30-24. Everybody have a very, very festive, loving, and Merry Christmas tomorrow. And we'll talk to y'all next week when the Vikings take on the Green Bay Packers. This is Minnesota Vikings football.
With its